Hi guys, so today we have a quick custom video. Basically we'll do repainting for these two figures that we see in here. So this is the Baiwei Optimus Prime along with the No ID as from Baiwei. So you see that those figures, they look really awesome. If you want to see more details about those, you can check out my review video I have for both of them. And then this guy also got a repaint videos earlier, but I can see right now he is entirely silver, and I think that is not good enough. So today, although these figures look very good, I think they still lacking, specifically regarding their weathering effect. So we'll do some weathering effect for both of these guys today. Regarding the materials, we'll need some tower. Secondly, we'll need some acrylic paint. In this case, I'll be using the black acrylic paint in here. The second paint I'm gonna use will be this metallic paint. This one is more of the red color and this one is more of the black colors. I'm gonna mix them together to make our main paint. And then I may be using a little of rusty paint as well. And mostly we use just acrylic paint to make sure that it will stay on the plastic surface. And then I also put just regular silver paint here. This same metallic, but it's more of a silver color. So I'll leave it in here in case if I actually need it. And then of course we'll need some brush so that we can brush our paint, and then we need just a tray. So we'll be using this tray over here. You can see that they already have colors, so I'm gonna put my acrylic paint in there and mix them together and then use those for this custom painting video. Okay, so put a tray here first, and then we can pour in some of the colors. Firstly, go with black colors. Black is very important for weathering effect. And then we can pour in a little of this paint into the same tray. You can see that I'm just let them go wherever they want. And then I'm gonna mix the colors. I'm gonna mix the red with the black. And our substance is pretty much ready. So it should be very simple. So we see that he's very clean right now. Just gonna take off his weapon so that it's easier to get into all of the parts. The reasons why I'm just gonna do weathering effect for this figure is because this figure got all of their major paint already. So like all of those parts, they already got the red metallic colors in there. Even all of the arm and then even this part, they were non-painted on the MXC figures, but on those Baiwei figures, they are painted already too. And so as those part over here. So like you can see, most of the part already got the important paint, even the back of the figures here. So there's not really much things that we need to add in. Oh, actually we can add in a little paint over here because this part is still red. I don't really like that, so I'm just gonna use some permanent marker black to cover that red up. Then later we can use acrylic paint to actually put over the black color. So you can see, I just use regular permanent marker black, go in and then cover the red plastic. I almost forgot that he also got a few parts that we can cover up. Because for sure in the movie, I don't think this part is actually red, especially red plastic. That doesn't look nice. So that's why I'm just gonna cover this with permanent marker black. The reasons why I choose black is because black is a strong colors. It can cover most of the bright colors that the figures already have. Just like this red colors, which is really bright. If we can use other color, but the other colors like silver color is very hard to cover the colors that are more intense than silver themselves. So that's why using black in this case could be the easiest. So yeah, you can see that I already covered this one time, and then now I'm just wait for the pen to dry out for a few seconds, and then go in for more layer. Just put a little on them like that. And the color on permanent marker should stay really strongly. Okay, just like that. Let's take a look around the figure to see whether there's anything else that we will need to cover. Not that I can see. Mostly everything that need to be colors, they are colors. So yeah, this figure is really good. I think that's it. Finish up with a permanent marker and then I'll go in with this. So for this, it's fairly easy. The way I do it is that I just put in a little of pen. Just spread them out. Just spread them out in all of the area that I would like to have the pen cover. So firstly, I'll go with the chest region first. Chest region. We just go in order. So go with the chest region first, and then go out. I can see that the cross region as well because they're already here and because I got a lot of paint. So why not just cover everything? So you can see that I'm just put the pen everywhere. because this is basically what we want. We want the figures to look a little dirtier. Everything should not look too clean like this, because Optimus Prime, he's in battle for a long time, so we would expect that he have dirtiness all over his body. Just like how in one of the Baiwei's figures, or in one of the Baiwei's movie, or even not Baiwei's movie, like Bumblebee movie or Optimus. If you look closer to the actually movie model, you see that they're actually very dirty and have a lot of rusty part like that. It just make the robot look more realistic, so that part is really understandable. So that's what we are trying to mimic here, just try to make the figures dirtier. And the easiest way to do that is to use black paint and Repaint, going in and then cover some details. In here, the silver part, right now they are too shiny, and we will dim them brown so that they will not be too shiny anymore. Put in, just going in very randomly, just spread out the paint. And then later, if we think that some paint are too intense in some area, you can always wipe them off. That's the beauty of acrylic. So you can just use a little of water, go in, and then you can take the paint off very easily. Get a little more color, go in here. You can see that I'm going in everywhere on the figures. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter which position I'm going in. We intend to cover everything with the black and gray colors. And I just spread out the color unevenly. He will look very dirty at some point, and that is kind of what we want. Try to make him as dirty as you can, and then later we will just do some selective cleaning, meaning we will clean up some part but leaving some other part super dirty. And that will make the details more uneven and more realistic too. So right now I'm working on the main body, the middle part of the body, both the front and the back, and even on the arm as well, arm and shoulder. Just putting in the color very randomly, just keep brushing so that the paint, they will be spread it out, and when they're thin enough they will be dry. They will be dry. If you look closely at the chest area over here, you already see that the black colors got covered. The black color from the permanent marker got covered and got blended in, I think, pretty nicely. The head as well. So because on my brush they still have a little of that gray and black, so that's why I keep brushing on the head, and it's already give some extra colors on the head here. Give some dirtiness. Okay, spread out. Just keep repeating this step until we see that the paint is dry enough. Keep doing that. Okay, it looks fairly dirty. Put more colors and then go in again. I think the arm need a little more colors. especially at the back as well. Okay. So the area underneath here, they can use some more color as well. And of course, the front of the trucks need that dirtiness going in as well. Spread out that dirtiness. Spread them out. Smokestack. Try to make him really dirty in some area. So right now you already see that some of the paint area, they got super dirty. For example, like the back area here, the paint just got everywhere. Even this part, those part at the back of the fingers, on the arm, they everywhere. But right now I can see that a lot of those areas are still wet. So that's why we have to keep dry brushing, meaning we just keep brushing while there's no more paint on the tips of the brush, but there's our paint on some part on the figure, so we can just spread them out like that. Just keep spreading them until they are thin and dry. Keep spreading until you see that they are not spreading out any new colors. If you keep brushing like this and the colors are still changing, like if you keep brushing in some certain area and you keep seeing that the colors get darker and darker, that means it's not dry up yet. So I have to keep doing it. So that's what I'm doing right now. Basically, just keep repeating the process, keep brushing until you see that the colors in the part that I brushed are not changing. That means there's no more paint on the tips. And potentially no more paint on some of the part that I spread out. No more paint meaning that they are just right enough that they are not gonna spread it out too easily anymore. Doesn't mean that they don't really have any paint on them. So I see that they actually dry up pretty nicely already. Okay, so take a look at this right now. It looks super dirty, right? Here's the side of figures, here's the back. Actually, let's put a little in here as well, because this looks too clean and I don't like that look. Okay, go in. This looks too clean. So we just put in some color and just spread them out. For the inside of the arm as well. So right now I'm painting just the inner details for the back of the figures. And even the inner details for the arm as well. Like those, they are still just red plastic, so I have to spread out the colors inside there too. After we make him super dirty, we'll try to clean up some of the colors. And mostly the colors that are at the more visible, more, I would say, more, the area that's more exposed will be cleaned off, while the more internal area, there's more details inside, the paint will stay in there because it's very hard to clean them off, and that is exactly what we want. We want the figures to have different shade of colors, and then the details would want them to have the same weathering effect that we put in. Okay, some of the paint are already dry off, so I'm just gonna put more on the head. Put more on the head here. Because right now, it looks still too clean. So you can see that I'm just brushing everywhere. The front, the side, and the back. Even the bottom and the top. Just everywhere. Just spread out that little paint that I have on the brush. Okay. Look at him right now. He looks so dirty. Okay. And then now it's time for us to go in. And then just wipe off some extra paint. So in this case, you can use just a little of towel with a little water to rub the paint, or you can use the right towel as well. It's just gonna take a little more time. Or you can use some wet tissues, but for me, I just use my fingers because I feel like it's more. I have to wash my hand later anyway, so just use my fingers will be the easiest for me to spread out the paint. I can see that I already took off his head, and then just use my finger to spread the colors. So if you look closely in here, you see that some of his lie in there, they already got that black dirtiness on my fingers. They just got in, and I think I kind of like that details. Okay, then put this up here again, and then just go into all of the other area. So just try to clean up some of the paint, and of course this will not clean up everything. I mainly just go over the black area that have the repaint over them too significantly, and then I just spread out and try to get back some of the red colors. And then of course the gray and black colors will keep staying there, and that's exactly what we want. So spread them in here as well. So you can see that, for example, the smokestack here. Oh, let's put the tower back because I don't want the part from my review station got dirty. So if you look at the smokestack here, initially they're silver, but now they got all of that black and gray going in. So all of those small part, like all of those small gap on the smokestack, they got covered with that black, and that's exactly what I want. Same thing to all of the other part, mainly for the black part here. Yep, just wipe them off, make them super dirty like that. And then put them back up. They're gonna dry, and they dry with those black colors. This chest part as well. Spread them. They are super dirty right now. Just spread them out. Even the back over here, or the top of the shoulder. Just spread them out. Even the top of the chest here as well. And the back. Put that on to the back of the vehicle mode as well. Technically this is a front of the vehicle, but the back of the robot mode. And then of course the car window here, we don't want a repaint to stay on there. And this part too. And then the back, the true back of the robot mode. Okay, let's lock this in. Wait, how do they... So let's see, how do they lock in again? Okay, so they lock in like that. And then yeah, I'm just spreading out the paint. You can see that those red area, they've got the black paint going inside the crack. One of their small intricate details, the black or gray colors will stuck in there. They'll stay in there. Down here as well. On the tie, the cross area, spread out the colors. That looks super dirty like that. Just keep spreading out the color. So that no colors will stay too intensely as one place. This figure has very good articulation, and he just have so many molded details going on all over the figures. The legs have a lot of molded details, so those details will definitely, like all of those small cracks, could definitely be filled out with some of this red paint. And then, of course, because I have a lot of paint, I'm just gonna spread that out onto the leg itself as well. Because they're all over my hand, both of my hands right now, so I'm just going with the flow and just spread out that colors all over the legs here. Of course, not even using my brush, just spread that black part out, because right now it's still wet, especially with my hand being wet. It's just very easy to spread them out. Again, that's the advantage of acrylic paint, they water based, so when something is wet, put on them, and if you keep it wet enough, then it's very easy to actually wipe off the colors. But they won't go all the way, so you see that those black area, they still stay black, and look at that. They have on different shade of black right now. It reminds me of the Tamiya paint. Actually, like when you put one drop there, it just blend out and get into the crack, but it's similar to that. And when they dry off, they actually stay on here very strongly. So hopefully that will work out nicely. Keep spreading them out. Spreading them out. And this chest area, put that there. And the head, look at the head. It looks dirty, at the same time not too dirty. And the back, I really like this look of the back already. Look at all of that color. Okay, make them fairly less wet, and then just leave him here for him to dry off a little bit. So now, using the same process, we'll paint all the Bram weapons as well as Noandia spheres. Going in, we still have a lot of paint in here, mixed between the gray and black earlier. Just dip a lot of paint onto the brush and then go over all of the weapons. So I go over the sword first. So same thing, you just spread out the color. I think it's a little too much of color for one sword, so that's why I just spread out to both of the sword, and then just try to dry brush them. Just keep brushing until the brush is dry and the colors are spread out. Do that to both of the sword. We may have a little too much color for just two swords, so I'm just gonna fit the axe in here as well. So you can see that. Just go in and then just brushing. Just brush the color, try to spread out the color. Sword. Try to spread them out. Right now they look too clean. Just make them dirtier. And if they are too dirty, we can always clean them off. Just like how that Optimus over there, I'm leaving him to dry. He already got his colors. spread out the color. So you can see that I do one weapon at a time, and then I leave it to dry for a few seconds. Then I use that time to actually paint something else, and then I go back later, just keep doing that. So that's why I just do a few weapons at one time. So during the time that you are coloring one of them, you can leave the other one to dry, and then you can come back to the other one when you finish painting another one. So we just make the process a little more streamlined. Paint one of them, then go to the next one, leaving that same one to rest for the paint color to dry up a little bit. And then you can try something else. So you can see that the weapon, they already got a lot dirtier. I think this already look pretty nice. This already look pretty nice. That looks nicer than the original stock colors. Just doesn't look natural with the stock colors. But with these dirtier colors, I think that's already closer to the movie. Keep doing that. It's especially easy on these Baiwei figures because most of the main colors they're already there. Like for example, if some part of the blade need to be silver or need to be bronze colors, they're already in silver or bronze. Some part is orange, they're already orange. So they have that color difference there. They have their actual main colors in there already. So we basically just have to put in the weathering effect. Just have to put in that dirtiness. And then if you want to have some rustiness onto the weapon or onto the figure, you can do that as well. Those are done. And then I'm just gonna get a little more colors here and then go into the arm gun. The arm gun is quite a lot bigger than the sword. So just have to use a lot more colors here. So probably those colors for one brush will be enough for two of the gun weapon. You don't have to get in another, like the third accessories in here to spread out the paint. Those two should be more than enough. Now that we have the colors, the weapon, just spread out the colors. Keep spreading them not only onto the red part, but also onto the metallic part. So the black paint and Repaint, because they're different shade from the silver or the metallic, like gun metallic colors on the weapon initially here. So they will form that different shade of dark colors onto the gun. So that will look pretty nice. Okay, paint one, I think that one is okay. And go to this one, try to spread out the colors. Just spread out the colors on one of them, then stop, leaving that one to rest, so that the colors can dry up a little bit while we paint the other accessory. So usually work with 2 or 3 of them depending on how much paint you have at one time. Right now, I think I have enough paint for just the 2 of the accessory. I actually need a little more for this specific gun over here because I feel like the ray area, they don't have enough black paint. So that's why I put a little more of black paint onto the tips of the brush and then let's try to spread them out. Let's spread them, keep spreading them. I even spread them in here as well because on the peg and on the hole here, if we got some paint on them, potentially they can thicken up those peg or hole, so that I make the joints a little tighter when we plug them into the peg and hole on the Optimus arm later. I think it's always better to have their paint going into the pack and home so that they just a little tighter, because there's not that much paint. It's only a little bit, so it wouldn't do any harm, to be honest. And like they're just paint, so if they are too thick, it's just gonna be chipped off. So there's nothing to worry about there. Keep brushing, and go back here. Brush some more. Keep brushing here as well. Yeah, we have to spread out the paint like that. So you can already see that the weapon's really dirty. Have a lot of gray and black colors. The same colors as the one I have on my fingers right now. Spread them out, and then as you saw earlier in the process, we can always clean them out as we thinner the colors, just like how this Optimus have right now. It still have that dirtiness, but not too much anymore. Just spread out the colors. Keep spreading them out. I can feel that the colors are drying down. Yeah, that's pretty dry right now. So that's pretty good. And continue with this gun. This gun is the only thing that represents the Bumblebee version of this Optimus. Just put a lot of those black and gray colors onto the brown part of the gun as well, because this brown part is too shiny. Just need to make that a lot darker, a lot dirtier. The top part as well, spread out everywhere. The bottom part, the side part, spread everywhere. Okay, I think that's a little too much color, so I'm just gonna put a little onto Noah Diaz as well. So you can see that Noah right now look really shiny with all of that silver. When I check the CGI model again, and I see that even in the movie, Noah is never this clean. So just gonna put a little of this black/gray colors to dim down the silver colors that I currently have on Noah. And because this Noah, although he's very tiny, but he has so much more detail, so just a little of black and gray can make his moon pop so much, especially when he has just the whole silver body. Because silver go really well with black accents and gray accent. Put in there. You see, I didn't even get more paint. I just used whatever is left over when I was painting the weapon over here, and then just put that directly onto these Noah figures, and that appears to be enough. Because this Noah figure is very tiny, and he has the whole silver body, so the black color is just really easy to pop on a silver body like this. That paint inside the leg as well, because inside the leg is still silver. The crotch area as well. Any area that I haven't touched before, I'll put the brush and brush over all of them. With the bottom of the feet as well. I wouldn't put the black onto like the face sculpt of the figure. I'm just gonna put on the body. Okay, ooh, look at this. It's already popped. So he's not totally silver now. He is pretty dirty as well. Look at that. I think the details already pop a little more. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's put it in there. Then go in here. I noticed that the gun is already right off as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, so right now here are what they look like. Super dirty, right? the arm gun, the other arm gun, the sword, just one sword, the second sword, and then the axe. Okay. I'm just gonna use my fingers and then again, just press out the colors. Of course, you can always just use towel or tissue, just anything that's work for you. But for me, I'm really comfortable touching the paint. So I'm just gonna use my fingers for now because I can feel the details when I actually touch them like this. I can see that I'm cleaning up, I'm wiping off some of the excess paint in some of the most visible area. And then the other paint that will stay inside all of the molded part, all of the smaller molded details. Look at that. It's already look better in my eyes. Spread them out a little more evenly. Then do that to the arm gun as well. Do this to this part as well. So all of those black part, I mean the red part, I will especially be rough with them because I would like to keep them mostly red. So most of their black or gray colors, they have to go. Most of them have to go and give back the original red colors like that. And then of course, like some of the details, I'll keep them with black and gray in those smaller details. But the main color have to be red. Same thing over here. Repeating the process. Basically trying to get back the main red colors for the arm gun. Just keep doing that. Then here as well. Put more colors there. Okay, it's fairly decent for now, and then go in with the sword. So in the case of the sword, I'll try to keep the orange colors. So try to spread out the colors, but mainly from the orange part. Mainly on the orange part, like that. Then the other part of the sword, they are less important. Mainly I just want to get back the orange part of the sword. As for the red part, they can keep staying dirty like that because I think they look really nice, just more realistic. At least realistic in my impression about robot. Some of them need to have that dirtiness in there. The axe as well. Just keep doing that and then go back here. Revisit some of the part here. And then we can revisit the robot as well because I currently have too much paint on my hand. So I'm just gonna spread out onto some part on Optimus. Okay, and then just leave him there. Go back here. The weapon. You can see that those cracks, they'll have that shade of gray and black colors later. I think that's look way better than just the regular red plastic now that they have a little more black and gray accents onto them. this part as well. And just spread out. Try to spread the colors a little unevenly. And then this part for this arm gun as well. I really like just this small piece that got extended out the arm. It just blend in the design a little more naturally. Just give us the illusion that the arm gun got formed directly from the arm of Optimus. It's a small things, but it's very effective. There's same things for this gun over here. For this gun here, I'm just gonna use a brush to brush the colors as well, just a little, so that some of the colors they will go spread it out in this certain direction. Just like that. The back here have a little too much colors. I'm just gonna take them off with my fingers. Okay, look a little cleaner. This part as well. Of course, it don't have to be perfect. You just have to look a little natural. Okay, so this is what we currently have for the gun. And then here's what we currently have for the arm gun. I love this arm gun so much. And then here's the second arm gun. Spread out the colors. Keep spreading them. Like that. Look at that. Of course, these are not gonna look identical to one another, but their deco is very similar, right? Really good. I really like that. I really dig that. And then the sword. Here they are right now. Still look a lot dirty. Look a lot dirty. But that's fine. I think that's like kind of natural. I kind of dig how that's look. Of course, look very dirty, but it's look really nice too. Nicer than when they are clean. And they fit in with the dirty Optimus deco that I have him wearing right now. Here are his details for now. Spread the colors a little. Look at that. You can see that like those colors, they stay there. They pretty much stay there. My hand are wet too, and I'm touching them and it's not getting off. So like some of those, they already dried out. Even the chest areas in here, those already dried out as well. So the paint is not gonna come off. So that's good. And it's blend in with the chest area, see? That's what we were aiming for. The back. bottom top down view. Very dirty head. And that's good. That's gonna blend in. Keep leaving them there. And here is our no idea spheres. They look a lot dirtier. And I like that. Not too shiny silver anymore. Yeah. So if you are custom painting your Baiwei Optimus figures, hopefully this video will help you get started at least. And very easy step to follow with just permanent marker and acrylic paint. Good luck painting! Hey, you. Yes, you. Subscribe to our channel. Please, otherwise, Megatron might kill me again. And no, I'm not kidding. He's right there. Hey, Josh. So please, subscribe. I don't want to be back in 2 pieces. Your subscription means a lot to us.